Flag PS. It is the Monster Energy NASCAR League PS4 NASCAR series here, and we are at Indianapolis tonight for the Big Machine Vodka 400. We got about 20 minutes till we will drop the green flag. Final race before the playoffs. We're going to get some pre-race interviews going here. I think we're going to start off here getting Texas Tech, who is currently ahead by 35 points. So we'll see what his take is going into tonight. I got him.
Alright.
I think we're going to have some good racing tonight here. So we will. We'll get Texas Tech 43, his thoughts on the race tonight and what he thinks he needs to do to make sure he gets safe from elimination tonight. Hopefully he gets in here. Well, if I don't know, Texas Tech might be a little busy. Oof.
I'm texting him right now.
It is the Big Machine Vodka 400 once again at Indianapolis. You are watching the pre-race show, sponsored by Credit One Bank, of course. If you haven't already, that is also the official credit card of NASCAR. Credit One Bank. What are your thoughts tonight, Roman, about the remix and Texas show?
Well, it's a really tricky track. And we saw last night that you need a lot of draft, especially with those Hendrick guys. They did good, but they didn't, I should say, they didn't take care of their tires as much as our winner, Money. And he ended up getting the win. He was pretty much in the same position as Remix is tonight, so maybe we could see a replica of what happened last night.
Well, talking about a guy that raced last night, we got Texas Tech 43 in the party now. What are your thoughts going into the race tonight?
What are my thoughts?
Yes.
You know, it's we're about 35 points in, so you know, it's going to take a lot. So focus is really just being consistent and just getting a good finish. That's really it. Stage points and stuff are still really important. The ultimate goal is to get playoff points for the big push for the playoff run. But all in all, right now, the goal for today is just to be sure we're in the playoffs after the race, not do anything too stupid. So that's about my thoughts.
Do you feel any pressure going on you into tonight?
There's a little bit of pressure. Indy hasn't really been my best track. I actually really can't stand Indy. I'm just not really good with the corners. I can't read them as well as everybody else. And it kind of drives like a plate track, which I'm good at plate tracks. I enjoy drafting and everything. But I don't really like the flat corners, and drafting really, you know, makes those really difficult. So it's a really fun track. It's just really hard, and the draft adds a huge key. It's so important that if you lose the draft, you're going to be in some trouble. So the pressure is it's there, but it's kind of mild. Something bad, you know, big happens in the race, maybe add on some pressure.
Well, Roman, do you have anything to say to Texas Tech here?
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Roman. Do you have anything to say to Texas Tech here about his race?
Oh. Are you gonna race Remix clean, or are you gonna be a little aggressive, or are you just gonna, you know,
I'm just gonna go and race my race. I'm kind of just gonna have the same mentality I have all year this year. I'm gonna race people the way they race me. So, if they're gonna give me room in the corners, then I'm gonna give them room in the corners. We just going down the backstretch just a second ago, we got up to 210 miles an hour, and that, kind of like I said, the draft's huge. So, without the draft, you're only doing about 180. So, if people can give me room, I'll give them room. But if someone's going to push me through the corners, I'm going to push them in the corner. So, really, just kind of depends on how he races me. We've raced each other pretty clean for the most of the year. Here and there we've had some incidents, but that's just kind of how it goes. So, just kind of race my race and then just see what happens, really.
Well, your teammates did pretty good last night, so I hope I guess we'll see you close to the front.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can end up there. That'd be great. So, still looking for the first one of the season. Kind of be good to lock it in here, just like Money did last night. So.
Well, we want to thank you for being up here in the booth for us for pre-race Texas, and wish you the best of luck down there tonight. Go get them.
Thanks. Y'all have fun up here.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Well, folks, thank you all for joining us for the pre-race
Mike told
show.
you to turn it. Mike told you to, or told me for you to turn your mic up a bit.
Okay. Well, I think we need to get some JC in here. Better?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay. JC Liv, our current points leader, will be our next guest here on the Indianapolis pre-race show here. Okay. So JC has shown a dominant season. 5 races he's won, I'm pretty sure. Racking up those playoff.
He won at Daytona, Vegas, and Kansas.
So hopefully we get his thoughts going into the night. Yeah, he is driving the Lowe's for Pros 48 Chevy Camaro tonight. Your current points leader, he should get it and get those bonus 15 playoff points. What have been your thoughts on JC this season, Roman?
Well, the first half of the season looked like he was definitely the championship favorite. He's so dominant. He's one of the most consistent drivers in the field. But ever since Slade, S'mores, and Smoke came in the league, they've kind of overtaken him. He's still, I think he's the best out of those 3, but since his last one at Kansas, he's definitely been struggling. So hopefully he can
big 3, so to speak.
Get a top, maybe a top 5. Remix wants an interview. Wait, I don't even think Remix has a.
But the big 3 came into play. The big 3 of S'mores, Slade, Smoke. They've sort of taken over. Seems so what the Cup Series since they've joined. Anybody getting a hold of JC here? Hopefully he joins. If not, we might get one of the big 3 in here. We would definitely get Remix if he did have a mic, but I do not think he does. So.
Oh, he says he got one.
Well, let's get Remix in here. We're gonna get the guy trailing by 35 points. He has the most pressure going into the night. It's basically a win. I think he can get on points. He has to win both stages. Texas can't get no stage points whatsoever.
We have Remix in
talking
here.
of him himself, Remix. What are you thinking about going in the night? The pressure's on.
Well, I saw you in practice, and you're definitely a pretty fast car. Are you gonna, if you're near Texas, are you gonna drive clean, or are you gonna drive a little aggressive?
Well, saying you're not too worried if you don't make the playoffs tonight. That's coming from the defending champion here. Do you feel any pressure if you do not make the playoffs tonight? Well, you got driver's meeting coming up, but we have enjoyed you up in the booth here. Same with Texas Tech, but we got to let you go. Go down to the driver's meeting, and good luck tonight. See ya. This is the pre-race show at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Big Machine Vodka 400, as your Roman Noodles and the K1 Colonel are getting ready to choose their picks tonight for the Big Machine Vodka 400. Who do you got tonight, Roman? Thinking by myself right now. So, well, who I got tonight, I think it's going to be a strong one. Texas Tech's going to be up there. I think Remix's going to struggle. I think he's going to struggle. I think JC will be up there, and I'm picking JC tonight. He's going to win. He's going to get that regular season title. He's going to have huge momentum going into the playoffs heading Las Vegas. Who is your pick tonight, Roman?
Yeah, even though both of them said they had no pressure, once the race progresses on, once they get near the end, they'll get a little nervous. But I honestly think Beige will win tonight. He probably had the fastest car in practice, or what I saw, and I think Beige will win.
I'm shocked that the defending champion says no pressure if he doesn't make the playoffs. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, if I think anybody who's been a champion and they're not going to make the playoffs next year, I think they're going to have pressure. Because, I mean, you were once the best racer in the league, and then next year you can't even make the playoffs.
That is.
And I think Texas last year, he was in the championship too, so I think both of them will have a lot of pressure on their backs. But I think their teammates will, help them, because both drivers have pretty good drivers on their team.
Well, what we've been saying all day is the three you need to watch out for are the big three. They've came into this league, they've dominated the heck out of it, and that is Slade, that's Smoke Zamog, and that is S'mores. They have a total, 9 wins. That is insane. The big three have dominated.
Yeah, they can't be stopped. I mean, they're pretty good.
I don't know if JC can keep up with them. It seems like he's not winning as much as he was at the beginning of this year. Now you had Slade join, you had Smoke join, you had S'mores join, and now it's the big three.
JC had, I think, the beginning of the race, he definitely had the best car, I think, him and Sports. But I think they used too much of their tires towards the end of the race, and that's what gave money to win. So if they can work together and then maybe, calm, their speed down a bit, then I think they can be up there.
Well, let's get into last night's race here. It had some cautions thrown. I thought it was pretty good racing. I was out on the track. fighting for that last playoff position. What were your thoughts watching it last night?
Well, it was a good race. Like you said, there was a lot of cautions, a lot of people being aggressive since, playoffs are coming around. But, like I said, Sports and JC were definitely the best cars, but they used too much of their tires. Money did a good job keeping his tires conservative to the end. And then once they got to those final spots, they didn't want to pit, and then Money had the best car towards the end, and he held off JC.
Yeah, Money comes back, only his second race ever, and he wins it. He dominates it, honestly. And he showed people that he has talent. He's here to win. What are your thoughts on Money?
Talking about the Big Three, the last time a non-Big Three driver was winning, and it's actually an Xfinity driver that won it, Ryan Higgins. The last time a non-Big Three winner was at Sonoma. So, let's see.
Road course winner, they say.
10 races ago.
That is insane.
So yeah, they'll probably they're the Big Three favorites for tonight, and probably for the championship.
Ryan Higgins, so to speak, who they call the road course ringer. He never got a win yet in the Xfinity Series. He has shown some strength. He's seen improved. What are your thoughts on Ryan Higgins?
He's had good cars. He hasn't been until Money won last night, he had the most playoff points out of the Xfinity drivers that was going to compete for the championship. And plus now we have the Roval in there, so Ryan's definitely one of the favorites for the Xfinity championship. And if he can prove himself in the playoffs, maybe he can get a cup ride next year.
Yeah, a guy I'm telling you to watch out for in this Xfinity Series is yourself, Roman Noodles. I think you're a threat.
Yeah, the last couple races I haven't been able to be there, but not that good at short tracks, but I love mile and a half, so hopefully I can capitalize and maybe get myself a championship.
A big storyline here in the Montana NASCAR PS4 League is the points leader of the Xfinity Series is not getting the new NASCAR Heat 3 game. The 41, the Hunt Brothers Ford Fusion of Harris Plex Ford Mustang, by the way. That is shocking to me.
He was
a threat.
I think he was the clear favorite because, he won Bristol, and then what was the next race?
He won 3 in a row, I think. No, he won 2 in a row.
He won Road America and Bristol, and then I think he got a second place at Darlington.
Yes, he did.
Last week. And speaking of the race, in 30 seconds, qualifying will begin.
30 seconds. We will not be able to see qualifying, but we will sure be able to see the Big Machine Vodka 400 go under green flag. So stay here with us. Pre-race show still going on here at Indianapolis. Harris Plex. That is something else. You really do not ever see this happen. Biggest threat, I thought, and that's the guy I was most scared of, being in the playoffs myself. Same with you. Stewart Haas has shown some speed in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, we have. And definitely the Cup Series. If Remix can somehow get a win tonight, all 3 SHR cars will be in the playoffs. With football having 1 win and then Beach having 2 wins.
Yeah, that is something else right there. Stewart Haas leading the team points, by the way. They've shown some skill all across the boards.
Yeah. Hendrick has 2. Sports kid. He's starting the points. He has 1 win this year. JC, of course, the driver's points leader, has 3 wins. Bradley, he hasn't had the best season, but he's going to be in the playoffs, and if he can get going, he can be a threat. And then, of course, Texas, if he can somehow win, then he'll be in there too.
Let's just talk
about qualifying is underway.
Qualifying is underway, guys. We are not being able to broadcast the qualifying, but Who do you think's gonna get pole as qualifying is underway though?
You have to think of the best default drivers, and then best at these like weird tracks. Zmog is good, S'mores, but I think S'mores will get the pole.
S'mores has shown speed at about every single track. I could see him even winning the night again. It's might be Indy. Draft means everything. Give it your all about draft.
S'mores is actually looking to go back to back. He was the winner last week in the Southern 500.
He was. Talking about the Southern 500, let's have some talks about that. Your finishing order was S'mores, me, myself, and the 41, someone for Football Kid. We had Remix, another Stuart Hawes, and then Harris Plex in fourth. That is a 2-3-4 for Stuart Hawes. They showed dominance at Darlington last week.
Stuart Hawes definitely has momentum coming into this week, so hopefully they can. Maybe we could see him getting it done.
Hopefully they can. But I'm feeling good about JC, your points leader. I feel it. I think he's a threat. I think he's going to get it back going. Tonight's the start. When it comes to he's going to get the win tonight. Playoff times at Vegas. He's going to get it going. He won the Vegas race earlier in the year, so I don't see what can be stopping him from winning it now. So what? You got some new guys in there. Don't let that get in your head. He just has to keep going.
This will definitely be the biggest win of his season because, I mean, he hasn't won pretty much. I mean, he hasn't won since Kansas. I mean, and he's one of the best in the, and this is his last year too. He's going to be retiring from MENL after this season, so you know he's going to give it his all and try to win this championship.
He is going to give it his all, as it has been quite a bit since he has won it. I just think he's going to get it going, as qualifying seems to be coming to an end here.
Half a lap to go in qualifying.
Yes.
And we'll see who gets the pole, and then it will be race time.
And you will be staying here, folks, for the Big Machine Vodka 400 in Indianapolis. I'd so speak the biggest race of the year, because this is going to decide those 10 people that make the playoffs, the 10 people that will be hunting for that Monster Energy NASCAR championship.
Biggest question is definitely who between Texas and Remix. Probably the biggest rivalry we've seen this season. I mean, they've had so much fire in races because they've tried to give it their all, but they just get unlucky.
They do. So, what are your thoughts again going into tonight?
Yeah.
Your thoughts going into the night?
I'm definitely going to see a lot of teammate work, definitely, because I mean this is a fast track and you go so fast in these corners. And then once I say final stage, maybe like after half of the final stage, then we'll see every man for himself.
I think we will. There's going to be a bunch of aggressive driving across the board tonight. It's going to be aggressive. It's going to be fun to watch up here in the booth. Two Xfinity guys going to be commentating it. As we're getting ready to look here, folks, who will be the pole winner for the Big Machine Vodka 400.
Here we go. Who will be on the pole? Your pole winner is Remix. Remix wins the pole.
Wow, this is shocking. That's that bonus point he needs. 34 points of deficit right now. Remix has got it underway. It's starting out as a good night for him, folks.
Let's see our running order. Top 5. Remix is first, and then you have Smoke Zmog, and then and he's actually above the cut line. So if Napa somehow wins, I mean,
if Napa is above that cut line, and if he wins, he's good as well. We can go ahead and join those invites. And we're getting ready to show you some broadcasting. It is race time, folks. Stay with us here. We're just now getting started for 80 laps here. 200 miles tonight. You heard the picks.
80
We
laps
got.
here at Indy.
Oh shoot. See me an invite. What the heck? Oh god. Oof.
Here, I can send you an. And guess who's actually in this race? Last.
Money is subbing. Okay. So we're going to get things underway here, folks, for the Brickyard 400.
Last race of the chase. Who will be in the playoffs after this race?
Ready to get it underway here, folks.
This is going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun one. You can stay with us all night. Get your popcorn. Get your drinks ready. I'm ready to commentate this thing. Looks like we got some miscommunication. Looks like Mike Man dropped out. I think he left.
Oh, we already have a caution. Hold on, I wonder if...
I think they backed out. I think we have some...
I wonder if they restarted.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, they restarted.
Yeah.
Somebody must have lost connection already.
Something happened. Somebody had to lag out. Because we were fine up here in the booth.
No, I think they'll be doing qualifying over, but Remix will still get his bonus point.
Yes. So Remix both of you. Your pole sitter for tonight. This has changed. I have different thoughts on him now. That I did not think he was going to get the pole. I just saw my previous prediction was I don't think it was going to be that very competitive tonight. Could be a turn of events. He gets that bonus point. It's down to 34. Who can make the hunt for the final spot in the Monster Energy NASCAR League playoffs?
In this race.
Oh, Bradley is not here.
But Bradley looks like he's already.
Bradley has
playoffs,
clinched.
So, yeah. So he has nothing to worry about.
So Money subbing for the 42 tonight. I think Money's happy about that, folks, because he's gonna be a dangerous one tonight. So if
Money can show up to the Xfinity races, he can definitely be a contender for the championship.
Yes. I do not really know what is happening, but we're just gonna keep it going here, folks. For the big machine.
We have a little delay.
Little mishaps happened, I guess. I got a friend request from. If anybody that is watching this, go ahead and put who you predict to win this race in that chat. Who do you think's gonna win tonight?
They have went back into the lobby, so looks like they've
got it back going here. It will be qualifying again, 2%er. But Remix should still get that bonus point.
And former, he was in there for maybe the first 10 or 11 races. Darth, but he has agreed to race in the 88 for the rest of the season, non-point, but
replacing CT Gamer.
20. Darth, he was one of the good drivers when he was racing too, but then I don't know why he left.
He said it is confirmed that somebody's Wi-Fi did go out, so that's what the delay was all about there.
So now we'll have most likely a different starting order.
We'll have a different starting order. I got a feeling Remix is not a happy camper about that. As from Corn on the Cob, the 95 will get a top 3 for sure. He says the 95 will win. Big Will Gaming picks the 24 to win of Texas Tech. And Corn on the Cob going to pick Sports Kid tonight. Those are two very good ones.
Even though my pick's the 4, I have a feeling one of either Texas or Remix is probably going to get this win.
Remix not have his voice shared. Oof. So, some predictions from the Big Will Gaming and Corn on the Cob. Thank you all for telling us who you all predict to win the Big Machine Vodka 400 tonight. As qualifying getting ready to go under the way for the second time here. And you are seeing a lobby screen because we are not broadcasting
just about to
qualifying.
restart. And qualifying is underway.
Qualifying is underway. So we've got
Morris in qualifying,
people.
even though this is only qualifying, he blew by Mike Man.
I did see
You
that.
could see
It
a
is
little bit
just
of that tonight.
keep an eye on S'mores. We will have the Aris onboard cam tonight of the 19 Toyota Camry, driven by Mike Man. We'll also have obviously an onboard for Texas Tech and Remix Bofa, and we'll have an onboard for JC Live. Those are 4 guys they need to keep an eye on tonight. Mike Man is not even he's not he's clinched, but he has never won in the Cup Series. Mike Man struggled in the Cup Series. He's won 2 Xfinity races back to back, the Glen and Iowa. Pretty sure.
Mike Man's probably the most consistent driver in the Cup
Most
Series.
consistent for sure.
He's second in driver points, but he doesn't have a win yet. He's gotten close, like Watkins Glen. I mean, it looked like he had the race won, but Slade and S'mores are just too good, and they caught Mike Man Eby, and they both passed him.
Very much so. And that's the big 3 coming into play once again.
One more lap here in qualifying.
So let's give everybody another chance to get up to the front to start out this race. I think track position means a lot here. It's more of a one-groove track here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As it is a rectangular track tonight, we will have 4 turns. With 2.5 miles, the Big Machine Vodka 400. It is normally 160 laps. We're cutting that in half. We're going 80 laps tonight for 200 miles. It's going to be a long one tonight, folks. Stay tuned, because we haven't even went underway yet.
And qualifying has ended.
Qualifying has ended. Yes. There's spotter. There seems like there is headset issues. Spotter problems has been confirmed as well.
Bradley's now in the 42, so he must have showed up in time.
So Bradley did show up.
So Money will not be racing, it looks like.
Sad for Money. Team owner of mine, Bradley, teammate of mine. Team owner and teammate. Teammate is Money. So me and him and the Xfinity team for Chip Ganassi Racing. And on the Cup level, we got Napa Fan in the 1. And Bradley in the 42. But out of that, once again, Texas Tech and Remix is who we need to keep our eyes on tonight. Battling for that 10th spot in the playoffs. Defending champion. Might not even be in it. This is the Monster Energy NASCAR League. Here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Big Machine Vodka 400. Get ready to go underway.
Who's going to get the pole again? Let's see who's going to get it.
Pole winner.
Who has it?
Smoke.
The pole winner is. Wait, hold on. It's
Smoke Samog.
Smoke got the pole?
Yep. So he does not get the playoff point.
So Smoke is on the pole. Sports Kid is right beside him. He's in 4th, and Slade's in is 5th. So
Big 3.
So Remix is 6th, and Texas is 8th.
So keep an eye. Remix 6.
Texas starting
8.
right behind.
Right behind each other. It's gonna get sketchy here going into turn 1.
Oh, did they change the track?
Oh my god. They didn't change it. We're really having problems tonight, folks. I do not think we're gonna be running ISM Raceway. I think they got the S and the M mixed up there.
They do go to Phoenix, the race before the championship.
For the Ticket
November 10th
500.
is when they hit Phoenix.
We're about 3 months away. No, what the heck is my math? 2 months away from that.
And plus with the new track change, the start finish line is that's gonna be interesting.
So they might run qualifying for the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm, as they say.
Yeah. Because there's a shit ton of us, a bunch of us are still...
Little miscommunication. We've had some stuff happen tonight. Spotter issues have also been happening, as that has been confirmed from C. Norfie, as he cannot hear his spotter. So I don't know what's happening there, but if you want to say, if you can't hear your spotter, then I wouldn't want to be near that C. Norfie guy.
Sports Kid definitely sounds angry with them
Yes. So qualifying underway for the 3rd time, it seems.
Well, even though our eyes tonight are on Texas and Remix, Napa fan, who's actually above the cut line, is in this race, and you never know
Don't
what
leave
could
him
happen.
out.
Napa could spoil the party, and that could knock both Texas and Remix out. And Napa started off the season in Xfinity Series, and he actually won.
We have
Xfinity.
Drios in the chat choosing Sports Kid as... No, he's choosing JC as the winner. I'm with you, Drios. We think alike, I guess. They're not doing it again?
Oh, and they're not doing qualifying, so that will protect...
So no qualifying this time. We will get in the lobby as soon as we can. Drios picking JC as well. Wish he could be up in here in the booth with us.
I would say most of the favorites are towards the back. I mean, Sports starting 8th,
Yes.
JC starting 9th, Beige is starting 10th.
The big 3 is up front. And you never want them to be up front. It's gonna be. I just can't wait to see. We're gonna have some great racing tonight, folks. We're gonna have Texas and Remix gonna have the big 3 going at it up front. Onboard cams everywhere. It's gonna be a great race. It seems like I got a 13
and now
car
we are
field.
finally, looks like we'll find...
Go ahead and I guess accept that. So we're finally gonna get it going here, folks, for the Big Machine Vodka 400.
...80 laps here at the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Who will be kissing the bricks after 80 laps? We'll have to find out.
Trying to make sure. Trying to get it where I can. Are you able to spectate yet?
I think when the race starts, then you can do it.
Yeah. So just wait in here, folks, for the race going underway.
Interesting to see how these people back, or these drivers back here will get through the field. I mean,
Okay, we can now watch it.
JC's with his teammate Sports Kid. I mean, Napa's with Bradley, so they could link up.
We're ready to go green here, folks, with
Here
the
we
Big
go.
Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard here at Indianapolis, Indiana. The final race before the playoffs.
Having struggles trying to get in the race.
We'll probably miss about the first lap, but that's okay, folks. We're going to bring you great commentating throughout the night here. And we got it going now. Let's look here. Looks like we got the 24. Well, oh, there's a... Oh, okay, let's just get separated out real quick. It's very laggy.
And Remix is already up to third. Remix is wasting no time.
Remix up to third. The 43 of Slade.
Slade is going for the lead. On Texas.
Slade going for the lead.
Doesn't look like he's there just yet, but
Newcomer leading the field down low for the lead. The 43 of Slade will take the advantage. Do you see the pack flies? Wreck in the back, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know what's really happening.
Remix drafting with Slade to get...
Remix and Slade going at it here. So Remix, the guy that needs to win, currently in second.
Remix up to second.
Let's get an onboard here with Remix.
Remix and Slade looks like they're trying to separate themselves from the pack.
Onboard with Remix right now. He's going for the lead. Going side by side. He clears him here at the Brickyard. We are on lap 3 now of 24 in stage 1. Remix leading the field.
Fire Remix, I'll just take his time because he has Slade behind him and shows that he's been...
They've created a little bit of a gap here, folks. Look at Slade and Remix and the rest of the field. They're going. Beach just can't even keep up with him right now. JC trying to make a move. Remix, he's feeling strong right now.
Oh, and...
Oh, someone hit the wall.
Somebody just hit the wall.
I heard contact.
I think that was
Remix
Napa,
is your leader here. On lap 4.
And Remix says he loves this track.
And here comes Beach coming up on Slade for the second position now.
Beach looks like he's in the draft.
We're going to get an onboard with Slade.
Slade is right on Remix's bumper.
He's giving him something. It's really glitchy for me. Slade in the second position, all single filed out here, folks. Beach is on the bumper of Slade.
Oh, Remix hits the... Oh, Remix
in the wall! New leader, Slade!
Remix hits the apron and he drops.
Unless we got the 4 involved. The 4 wrecked, I think.
No, he's still up there.
The 4 is up there. Remix falling back. Napa Fan and him are now going at it. I think
Napa Fan looking for 4th.
That's for 4th.
So Beach is now in second. JC from 10th has gotten himself up to 3rd.
Where is Texas through all this mess?
Let's see, Texas.
Slade leading the pack. Texas has nobody
helping him.
This is just what Remix is needing. You got Slade, Beach, JC in 3rd, and looks like that is Remix in 4th, and 5th is Napa. So Remix trying to recover from hitting the wall earlier. Can he get back there? We're on lap 6 here at the Brickyard. Contact!
Beach was looking for the lead there on Slade, but didn't have a good run off the corner.
It showed contact on mine. It's really glitchy a little bit. Hopefully it fixes it during the caution. We will get an onboard here, folks, with Remix. If we can find Remix. Somebody's in the pits. We got the Smithfield onboard. He's fell back a little bit from the lead pack, drafting things so much.
Texas is in the pits.
Texas Tech in the pit road. That is
Not what he
huge.
needs early.
Remix must be going badonkers. So Remix and P4 here. You see how much this front three have made a gap.
I don't know
Keep
what
an eye on
happened to Texas.
Remix right now, folks. Can he catch those front three? He needs this stage win.
Oh, I think all the Hendrick guys are pitting because Sports Kid's in the pit too.
Strategy. And here we go, Sports
Darth
Kid
Vader,
in
he's
pit
on.
road.
Smoke
JC.
Z-Monk, he's in the pits too.
Whoa, we got strategy here going on, folks. You will have to pit through stage one. So they're going to go ahead and pit as early as they can, it seems, and get their setup in.
Where we see JC in the pits.
So Slade, he's heading to pit road this time, it seems.
Wow.
Strategy.
JP Beach.
Bradley pulling down as well. Beach, JC. You know who's staying out? No, he's not. Everybody going down pit
Bradley's in
road
the
here,
pits.
folks. Let's keep an eye on who is out on tracks. Morris, one of the big three. We have Sports Kid coming out onto the track now.
Mike Man's still on the track. Slade's in pits. Darth Bud's on the track.
Napa fan's still out there. We have the 88 out. So everybody is getting ready to cycle through the pit stops. Keep an eye on Napa.
I don't think they're. I wonder if it's like it has to be strategy because there are only 7 laps in the race.
They're trying to get those setups in for the fuel, and you will have to pit through stage one. Remix can't get out of pit road. Did he get a penalty? No, no, he did not.
That would be big.
That would have been huge there.
Darth Bud is leading here at Indy with.
Let's get an onboard here for Mike Man. Loose off the corner, trying to make it into pit road. Okay, Mike Man now into the pits. Slade coming off pit road right behind him. You know who cycled through it.
Sports is trying to get his lap back.
Remix has got a cycle. When this cycle is through, Remix will be second now. He is right there. He's about, let's see, like 5 car lengths from Slade. Right behind him is teammate of Beach.
Sports Kid just got his lap back. He just passed the leader, Darth
Sports
Bud.
Kid getting his lap back. Oh, Darth Bud is your current leader. He's yet to pit. So we got strategy for the 88.
Darth Bud is in the pits. Mike Man just came out of the pits.
I think that's gonna cycle through the pit sequence here.
See who will be the leader here at.
Getting just a drive by here. Here's Mike Man coming out of the pits. On board with Remix here.
Remix staying in Slade's draft.
Just trying to stay in there with Slade. Trying to set him up for the stage win. Very, very glitchy. Maybe a caution?
We have a caution.
Caution out on the track!
Mike Man,
I don't know
Smoke,
who
and
got-
Texas are the 3 that's a lap down, so Mike will get the lucky dog.
Smoke, one of the big 3.
It's
Track
Smoke.
let down. I think
Smoke-
the 42 caused it.
I think Smoke will get the wave around though.
I think the caution might have been caused by the 42, if I'm right.
See, Remix is pitting again. Football's pitting. Leader Napa fan. I don't think Napa pitted, which pretty much paid out for him.
Napa strategy worked out for me. He's in the pits now. So we're gonna go back green here.
See, our leader.
Oh, what the
leader
heck is
Sports Kid.
happening?
And Napa fan caused the caution. He says he wasn't paying attention.
So Napa
Back
fan
on the
was
green.
the guy that caused that yellow. Let's keep an eye on Remix here, folks. We're gonna get an onboard. So Sports Kid, your current leader. Looks like Slade
Remix
is.
and Slade are battling for the lead.
Remix and Slade are going for it. What the heck is happening? Oh my God, the servers.
I think Remix has second. Remix. Oh,
Remix has contact! Wreck in the back! Tons of cars involved. The 18, the 1, the 48, the points leader, the 41. Tons of people involved.
Smoke Z-Mog.
Smoke, the
Huge
24 of Texas Tech, folks. Wow. Huge wreck here at the Big Machine Vodka 400.
Every driver will be back on the lead lap. Smoke will get the lucky dog, and Texas will get the Ray Brown.
Everybody will get their lead lap. So all 13 cars in this field will be racing again for the stage win.
Couldn't tell who caused that caution, but I just saw Napa zip around.
I saw Napa get spun, and it was chaos from there.
See, Sports Kid is the leader with Remix on his outside, and Beige, his teammate, will be pushing him.
So here we go, folks. The 10 and the 43 set the field. Green flag back in the air.
Slade gives a great push to Sports, and Sports takes the lead. Oh, driver in the...
Contact again! The 41 around! 18 to 17! We're gonna keep an eye on this race like 3 wide! Remix! Caution out. It was getting very dicey up there.
Somebody clipped the grass and...
Wow.
Now Texas will be back in lead lap, so... Which is big since he pitted way early and he went a lap down.
Big there. So we're under caution here, folks, here. At Indianapolis, the final race before the playoffs. Looks like nobody pitting.
Slade got around Remix for second, so Slade will be on the outside of Sports Kid. Beige pushing Slade and Remix pushing Sports Kid. And Green is back underway.
Getting on board with Remix here. Green flag in the air. He's starting third. Slade second. Sports Kids is your leader.
Got a little loose. Slade.
Remix wanting it. Slade. People struggling everywhere.
A great corner on the outside. Slade might clear Sports Kid here. He's looking. Yep. Oh!
Oh! Big wreck! The 10! Remix is around! Whoa, maybe not.
Oh! Smoke Z-Mog in the wall. Smoke Z-Mog is around.
Smoke is around. The single car spin, it seems. Keeping an eye.
Slade thought he was clear of Sports, and Slade hit Sports, and Sports had a nice save. He fell back to third. Remix is up to second now.
Is that Bradley flipping? What the heck is happening?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna keep an eye here on Remix.
Big for Remix if he can get the stage.
Gosh, he needs it. He's a 34-point deficit right now, folks. Where is Texas?
And it helps even more because Texas, he's actually back in 11th.
If Texas does not get any stage points, this is just what Remix needs. Slade's not gonna make it easy on him here, folks.
I think we. Oh, Remix with a good corner.
Oh, Dyson down low! Contact made!
Slade was in the wall, and Remix has the momentum.
3 laps to go here,
Remix
folks.
is in the wall. Remix is in the lead.
Remix takes the lead away from Slade.
Can Remix hold him off?
Remix needs to let it be here. Play it safe. Hog the bottom. Get the stage win he needs. Where is Texas?
Texas is back to 10th.
Oh,
so
he's working positions up.
Oh, Slade pushing Remix.
They're bump drafting down the straights.
Bumper action.
And look who's creeping up into this picture. The 95 of Sports Kid.
Remix trying to get a little room between him and Slade.
And looks like Sports gets falling off the pace a little bit. Well, you're at 2 laps to go on the stage. Slade's falling off a little bit. Gonna gain it back there. He's gonna try to make a move to the inside. Gonna not do it. He's gonna go fall back in line. Got a
Remix is
good
driving
battle for the
perfectly
lead
right now.
Oh, what? What happened?
What?
Not in it. Is there a way you can send me an invite?
You can exit. You can join through his
Oh, I can? Okay, okay. Oh, lordy, folks, this is... We're gonna... Okay.
back in.
Yeah, I'm getting back in right now. So...
Remix has a perfect. Remix looks like he's gonna get this stage. Oh, Remix gets tight. Oh, final corner. I think Remix is gonna get him. Off the last corner, Remix Bofa is gonna get the first stage. Slade second. Big stage win for Remix.
That is huge. We need to know where Texas Tech finished here.
And Texas is in last. So that's exactly
No
what he
stage
needs.
points. So that's cut it down to 24 now. Just what he's needing. Just what Remix needs to get this race won.
So top 5 after stage 1. Remix gets first, Slade second, Sports Kid third, Bradley fourth, and JC fifth. And Texas, like I said, finished last.
So, we got a change of events. He's cut it down to 24 points. We got a 24-point
That is
deficit
big.
now. He's cut it down to 11. And he led the lap. So that's now 23.
Ooh, Texas thought of taking 2 tires to get some track position, but he thought smart. See, Remix is your leader with Slade on his outside.
We're going to get an onboard here, folks. Going back green in stage 2. Green flag back in the air. Shifting to the gears for turn 1.
Oh, we have a guy in the...
Oh, something going on in the back. Somebody hits the wall hard. 41 a football kid around. One a Napa fan around. 24
Napa,
Texas Tech around. 19 and the 18 and the 17. Big wreck in the back.
And they're still green.
They are staying green. We're going to keep an eye on the battle here. Remix leading it. Sports trying to make a move on the outside. Not going to work here. Slade trying to take back the second position here. Remix had a bit of a lead, about a car length, that seems.
What I'm seeing right now, I think Remix definitely has the best car, but Slade's not too far behind him.
He has the speed to do it, folks. About a car length there. We got about, let's see, 6 car pack in the 88, not far back. So Slade knocking on the door for the lead. Is he going to make a move? He's going to hang in there.
Vision Sports Kid almost made contact for fourth. And Slade is giving...
He's giving Remix everything he's got for him. He's wanting to get by him now. I don't think he's wanting to wait no longer here. He's stretched Slade a bit more. I think he skimmed the wall a little bit. Looks like they're all single filed out now here, folks.
And like last... Oh,
Slade! Trying to make a move. Trying to go back in. And that hurt us. That he was right there on the bumper. And now look at this.
Like we saw last night, Sports
We
Kid
got
and
a
JC
lead.
giving each other a little bump draft to try to get up there.
And here comes JC!
JC for second. Oh! JC got a little loose, trying to bump draft Remix.
Looks like we got Slade. JC trying to make a move for second.
That was close. Oh, JC and Slade make
contact between Slade and JC.
Remix 58.
Oh, they're 95 hard the wall. Right from 88, the 10 in it. Holy Holy smokes!
Big hit.
Caution out here. The 48 will be your race leader.
Remix
Wow, the 4, the 10. Remix caused that. Remix going down pit road.
Remix did not need that. Remix fell back to 6th.
That is a devastating moment there for the 10 team.
See who will be the race leader after pits.
Looks like everybody's gonna try to pit here. That is devastating for Remix.
Ooh, JC's not pitting for right now.
Doesn't look like
he pits
JC's
now.
pitting. There we go.
JC did pit. And Napa Fan is your race leader. Oh no, Bradley is. Bradley's your race leader.
We're gonna get an onboard here, folks. Here we go, shiver through the
Bradley,
gears one
yeah.
more time. We're going green again here, folks. Remix back in 6th. 2 by 2.
Bradley out front. Bradley doesn't have a win
the
either
17
this
gonna
year.
slide up. Bradley winless.
The 88 kind of got a little tight, and he kind of checked up.
We're lap 7 of 22
43.
in stage 2 here, folks. Remix not waiting now. He's already making moves. Passing Texas Tech, who he needs to pass.
Just look at this battle back here.
They're all going. Look at this, folks. Look at the 40. Is that the 1 or the 42? The 48 going way down.
Oh.
Wreck!
Oh
my gosh!
95.
It is chaos. Big
Four
crash.
is flipping. The
The
4 is flipping.
17, the 18, the 17 still in the air. The 48, the 95, the 4, the 41. And I think there's
The
more.
4 went airborne.
The 1, maybe? Gosh. Big crash once again.
That was a hard crash.
Hard hit for the 17, especially there. He's back going. No worries for him. Remix did not... I don't think he got caught up in that. So the 10 of Remix needing in the playoffs. A 23-point deficit. $24. It's going to be 23 because he led a lap. We're getting ready to go back green here, folks. Shifting through the gears. We're going to go on board with the 88 and the Exacta on board cam. Going back to the gears again. We're green flag.
Darth giving Bradley a push.
This is sketchy. Sketchy
Oh,
contact.
Bradley.
88-43 hard in the wall.
88 made
Goodness,
contact
that's
with the
Hart
43.
Slade. He's in the back of the pack now, folks.
Texas is making his way up.
Here
the
we
field.
go. Texas is coming.
Same as Remix. Texas in the wall bit.
Let's keep an eye on Retex. Let's go on board. And Liberty University on board came here, folks. He's in P5 right now. Smoke is ahead of him. He needs all the spots he can get. Oh, Remix in the wall! Whoa, Remix. I think Smoke got collected.
Smoke got hit down pit road.
Oh, that's devastating, folks. Remix falling back to the pack. He's getting passed for, looks like about, gosh, 9th, 8th, something like that. So,
we have...
where's Texas right now? Texas is still up there. He went right by.
Texas in 3rd.
Texas is right now in 3rd here. We're going to go on board. Looks like we still got Bradley leading.
And Remix is strapped in 7th.
Remix not looking good. It looks like he's gonna have to get a win. Someone hit the apron. The 88 wrecked.
Oh,
There goes Texas. Holy moly! Break for Smoke, if you would say so. That is a huge break for Smoke Zamog.
That was a hard hit.
Goodness. The 17 hits it hard. Under
And we are
caution
halfway
again.
through the race.
The halfway mark, folks.
About 15 laps up in stage 2.
What's going to go back with about 4 laps to go here in stage 2. We've had some fun racing. We've had some dangerous stuff happen as well. That's part of it. So we're getting lined up 2 by 2. Bradley's still leading.
Beach is in.
We're gonna get an onboard with Remix here in 4th. Shifting to the gears again.
Pushing Beach.
Giving his teammate a heck of a shot.
But JC's pushing Bradley.
Oh, 19 got like a sketchy move down low for Mike Man. 3 wide. Goodness. Remix is in a cluster back there. JC trying to make a move for the lead. JC, your current points leader. He wants this more. He wants to show his self-contact.
Beach is about to clear. Beach clears Remix
and look at Remix trying to make a move. Oh, JC in the wall. Oh Lord!
Crash.
There goes the 41. Goodness. They're still green. Not anymore.
Wow.
Took a minute for that yellow flag to come out there. Not many cars made it through that one. Bradley's still your leader. We got JC in 2nd and Sports Kid hanging up in there in 3rd.
Beach may have hit the apron there.
I think that is what happened. The 41, the 1. Basically the whole field is in it besides those top 3 I named off. Tough day for some folks here. Remix had a good start. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep this going. Looks like
Remix just can't get out of trouble right now. Same for Texas.
So we're gonna go back green here, folks. We're gonna have it on board with Texas Tech starting in 4th. He's up here. His teammate in 2nd again.
Good.
Oh, he's gonna try to make a move down low. Texas Tech. He wants it now or never.
Oh,
Texas Tech puts the 17 in the wall. The 4, 10, the 4. Everybody's spinning.
Wow.
Another one. I think that was Texas Tech hitting the apron there.
Yeah, Tex hit the apron there. And he hit Smoke, and Smoke bounced down to... Oh, and the stage is over.
That's the end of the stage. Winner, winner.
Bradley
gets it done. I don't think Texas is getting any stage points here.
Sports Kid 2nd, JC 3rd, Slade 4th, and Remix 5th. Texas
so Remix gets 6 points, and Texas
final
gets 2.
Stage.
Down to 19 points here. So it's a win or nothing situation now. Remix has to win. That's all he can do now.
Texas and Smoke seems like they're kind of... Oh, and Texas is in the lead!
Texas strategy call! So, only way Texas cannot get in now is Remix or Napa fan winning. To the gears! Final stage going on, folks!
Texas and Mike are
2 by 2.
Right now.
Mike Man strategy call. Here we go, the 88 trying to make a move.
Oh!
19 slide up the track. We're 3 wide.
Here comes S'mores.
Oh! S'mores in the wall hard. There goes the 88. Goodness, the 43, the 4. Everybody involved. 88's taking barrel flips down it. There goes the 18. S'mores, we haven't heard much from the big 3 today. We saw Slade up there a little bit in the beginning of stage 1. Besides that, he's been back in the pack. The 17 involved, the 10 involved, the Remix. S'mores. I think Sports Kid made it free. JC, devastating. He was up there.
Smoke doesn't seem happy with Texas on that last caution.
No, he does not. Stuff is
Put
happening
Smoke
in the
back to
chat.
8th. Remix is back to 6th.
Stuff is being said in the chat. Well, we're gonna go back through the gears again here, folks. Waiting
Same front
on
rows last time,
board
Mike in
with
Texas.
the Texas Tech, your leader. And green flag in the air. We got the 24, the 19, the 48, the 1. Remix in 5th.
Mike's still there on Texas.
We're gonna get an onboard.
Texas clears.
Oh,
on
the
the go.
big wreck again. The 43 hard.
JC was trying to go low, and JC got clipped the apron.
Looks like we're being too aggressive early on here, folks.
Yeah, having a lot of cautions lately. But Texas
We
remain,
had a
and guess
good
who's in
green
3rd, right
flag
behind
run.
Texas?
That is
Remix is in 3rd.
Remix has to win now. There's no way he cannot
It's gonna be a
get in without a win.
good restart. Remix pushing Texas. I'm gonna go on board with Remix here.
And we're gonna go on board on the Smithfield onboard camera here on the restart.
Let's see, here's Remix.
Well, I just want to know what Remix is thinking on this point of the race right now. He needs to win. He knows it's
Remix is probably
pressurous
shaking
now.
right now.
So we're going to go back to the gears again here, folks.
We go on board with Remix.
I'm going on board with Remix, folks. Here we go. Green flag and the air again.
Remix right on Texas bumper.
We're going to go with the 18 of S'mores. Back in the pack. Here we go. Sports Kid. I
Mike.
haven't seen he's on the pass.
Smoke
Remix
back
on the
up there.
outside. JC hanging back there. We're going to get a good view of the front pack. 3 wide. Goodness.
Smoke,
Smoke not caring. He's taking the lead away.
What a
Holy
corner.
moly. That is, that's the 88 hard in the grass. It's all good here. The 17 new
Mike
leader.
trailing Smoke.
Oh, that's hitting the wall.
Oh,
We got a wreck. There we go again. The 95 hard in the, that's not the 95. That's the 19 hard in the wall. That's not the 19 either. Somebody's in the wall.
Smoke gets his back way.
Remix is out. Remix is back there. Caution out.
Remix back to 10th. Laps winding down, 25 to go.
Mike, man, creeped his way in the second here. I think you're going to need to pit here if you want to make it on fuel. So that could come into play. That could come into play here.
Stay on board with Remix here and see how we can get
Yeah, we
these
need to see
in.
what Remix is going to do. He's back in the pack. He got caught up in that wreck. Smokes him on.
Texas is 2 lanes ahead of him in 6th.
I don't like some people pitted. No, we have some non-pitters. Let's get it with S'mores here, folks. He's in the lead. He's been there all day. Green flag. Napa fan. We need a crash. Oh, God. We already got a big pile up. And they're already under yellow again. They didn't get going for too long there. The 42 and the 4 are still there.
20 to go. Remix fell another spot in 11th. And Napa fan is in the lead.
Napa fan. He can make it as well if he wins.
What if he won? That would knock Remix and Texas out.
That would be insane. Gotta get Texas out of here as well. I don't think they were worried about Napa fan coming into this race. But he's up front right now. We only got about 18 laps to go.
It's gonna get exciting.
We're gonna get an onboard here with the Napa fan. Guy we haven't talked about much, but he's in the lead now. Here we go. We're gonna go through the gears again, folks. Green flag back in the air. Contact
Napa
already between the
smoke.
17 and the 1. They're getting really sketchy there, going everywhere.
88
40
in the
out of the
grass.
apron. 18 as well.
Oh!
Somebody went
88
around. They're gonna hold it.
But we're still green. Remix and Texas are
Goodness.
trying to give him the
Oh
draft.
my God. They're being really
Remix.
aggressive.
Remix working JC.
We got 18 laps to go. Sports Kid making a move down low for the lead in turn 3.
Napa hangs on.
Napa gonna hang on to it. Sports Kid trying not to let Napa fan into the playoffs. Napa fan trying to knock Texas and Remix both out of
Oh,
contention.
Sports is
Boom.
going for the lead.
Sports taking the lead away. There goes Slade. Slade back in it. Slade came out of nowhere. Oh, the 24 down low.
Sports has a big margin between him and his lead now.
The 41 football kid pushing the 43 of Slade. Somebody's wrecking in the back, I think. There's a wreck in the back. That's the 19, the 88.
Mike Man's around.
And the 10, a caution is out. And I saw something on the exit of 2 happen. I think somebody hit the apron. Somebody hit the apron.
About maybe 15 to go, and Remix not even in the top 10.
But Napa fan right there. He's second. He's third, actually. Third. He's there. Guy we never talked about. Can he get the job done? Can they knock Texas out as well?
If Napa won this race. Sports Kid has one win this season at Charlotte. He dominated. Texas in 5th.
And good God, gonna have to hurry. Through the gears. Oh God. Looks like we got the 19 of Mike Man. The 10 of Remix trying to make a move.
The gas quickly if he wants to make the playoffs.
Mike Man in the back of the pack trying to make a move. He's in dead last, actually. Looks like we got
Napa and smoke. Contact.
Wreck.
Is there? I think there's a. Yep, there's a caution.
Caution out again here, folks.
Napa and smoke. Napa looked like he got tight.
It's been raining all day here. My internet's not doing the greatest.
Can go with 11 to go. Sports Kid's in the lead.
Still loading in. We're back. So we have Sports Kid, you said?
Yep, Sports Kid's in the lead. And football. We haven't talked about him much. He's on the outside.
Well, I saw football up there once and I lost connection again. What the heck? What's happening? Well, if I can ever get there. Sports to the lead.
Sport. Yep. SHR's 2 and 3 right now. Football and beige.
Who are they not happy with?
Let's see where Remix is at. Oh, just past Remix.
Oh, Remix is right there.
Oh, Texas around. Winning the wall. And Texas is in last. Now, if Remix could get up there, this is his chance.
Oh,
Remix.
Lord.
Oh, Remix is in 8th.
Sports Kid leading us.
With about 8 to go. Oh, I think there's a... No, there's no caution. Never mind. Remix really needs to find somebody and get up there.
Oh, contact! 41 putting someone up the track.
Football on the wall. And that stacks him up.
We got Remix trying to make a move. He's being very aggressive. Someone around. Somebody around in the back.
Beige is in second.
Let's keep an eye on. Oh, we got the... Who we got up front here? We got Sports Kid and Beach. A bit of a gap, if I do say so.
Bradley is in the wall.
Bradley in the wall. How many laps we got go here?
Oh! S'mores hits the wall and around they go!
They're around! The 42! Big one! Holy smokes! The one in the wall! Big! That is going to put a dent in his try to make it to the playoffs.
Caution is out.
We're gonna have a green white checker.
Go.
We're gonna have a green white checkered here, folks.
5. No, I don't think it's a green white checkered yet. It's 5 to go. Remix is in 6th and Texas is back to 12th.
Remix in 6th. Texas, it's basically he's gonna have to pray that Remix does not win this. Remix has a chance. He's right there. Where is Napa? He's back there. Cause basically Remix or it's nothing right now.
Yep, or Texas will get the spot. Napa's back to 9th. This has been a really entertaining race.
It's been good. We had a couple of cautions, but that's nothing.
Keep an eye on Remix in 6th.
We're gonna keep it. We're gonna go on board. On board with Remix, folks. Green flag. We got 4 to go, right?
SHR. Yes, 4 to go. Remix looks like he's gonna.
He's got time.
Get to the bottom. Remix gets to the bottom. Now just needs to get up there.
We're on board.
Sports continues to lead. Oh, Texas in the grass.
Oh God, not good for Tech. 3-1, 41, 48 backing out of it. Remix up to 4th.
Trying to get the 3rd.
This is all beach in the wall a little bit. This is awesome.
Remix the 3rd.
Remix clears him. He's right behind Slade's bumper.
3 to go.
What's he gonna do here? He has to give Slade the bumper. He has to know that he's there.
Slade.
We got 3 to go.
Sports' bumper.
Goodness, this is coming out of the wire. Slade moves him. Oh, contact! Sports goes to the wall. We're having a blast.
Remix
oh my God! Remix takes the lead. Caution out! Big wreck behind. It's one all based up for a green white checker. Remix is in the lead, folks.
If Remix wins this,
holy moly!
2 to go.
So many green white NASCAR overtime. The 10 of Remix. Can he get it done? The defending champion trying to make it to the playoffs. And stick around after the race, folks. We will have the post-race interviews after the Big Machine Vodka 400 at Indianapolis is completed.
JC is behind Remix. Slade's on his outside.
I think we're gonna have some overtimes here, folks.
And I think we'll probably have a multiple by the way they're racing.
Yes, they're gonna be very aggressive here. Texas wants to get to the front. He wants to make sure Remix does not win this.
Texas in 6th.
Well, Remix is in 6th and he got to the lead. Here we go. Green flag.
Remix didn't have a good restart.
Not good for Remix. He still has the lead.
But Remix holds on to the lead.
Remix going. JC trying. He gets pushed.
JC. What a save by JC.
Oh, on the wall. 38 around.
Caution.
Caution out. I don't think we're still gonna have more overtimes coming. This is not it.
I don't think it's yet. Not over yet.
Remix is probably sweating like crazy right now. He wants it to end. He's in the lead.
put 88 of Darth Buds in second. And Texas up to
Newcomer.
5th.
Texas is coming! Well, I can't imagine if Texas and Remix get 1-2. Oh,
That would
Lord.
be awesome.
This is going to be awesome here, folks. Stick around. Remix Bofa. Can he get it done? The defending champion. Struggling to make the playoffs.
If he wins, do you think this will be bigger than his championship win?
I think it will.
Let's see, can Remix...
Green
Remix got a good
flag. Here we
restart,
go.
But he has Slade behind him. Oh,
Remix
Slade
trying
with a
to
good
hold
corner.
on to it.
Slade
Look
is
at-
right on his bumper.
There's
Remix might use
Slade
the block
trying to
here.
make a move. Where's Texas?
Remix.
He's back there.
Oh,
Remix.
Texas.
Oh,
there goes
there
Napa.
goes the
And
ball.
Smoke.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I don't know.
Caution out.
Is it a caution?
Caution out.
Is it over or?
I don't think it's over.
yet.
That guy's at the line.
Nope, not over. Another restart. Remix
So-
is definitely saying, when is it over?
He is. He needs this to be over. He needs this win.
Definitely has been one of the best races of the season.
This has been a great race. Oh, something being said in the spotter chat. Oh, they're wanting to let Texas in. The spotter of Texas is telling Darth Bud's spotter to let him in line. We're gonna see what he does. We'll see what happens. Let's see if he listens. Let's see if he lets him.
Texas is in 4th.
It's gonna be huge. He's not letting him in. He's not letting that go.
If he gets the Remix.
Texas stuck on the outside. Slade
Right
falling
behind
back.
Slade.
The 88 gave a heck of
Texas
a
gets
push.
to the inside.
He gets to the inside there.
Oh! Bumper!
Oh,
Slade!
Lord.
Slade!
It's gonna get good.
Woo! Remix
Remix can't wait to go to turn 3. He doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Remix
Oh,
makes
the
it
19! He saved it. Oh, Slade in
Remix
the
has it.
wall.
Oh!
This is, oh my God, coming to the white flag.
Remix!
Can he make it to
Remix
the
has a
white
great-
flag?
If Remix drives it out, Remix may have this.
1 lap to go! Sponsored by Credit One Bank! Can Remix get it done? Oh my God! The 88's coming!
If Remix wins,
Remix! Oh wow! They're coming like rockets! The 88's gonna get there!
Remix has 2 more corners.
He's trying to let him get the draft. They're swerving. Hey, he's coming!
Oh, they are closing it.
It's got him. Oh, he hits the wall. Guys are in the corner! They're...
Oh!
they all slid up in the wall, 88! Oh my God! They're
in the
turning
corner.
for the final time! The 10!
Here we go!
He might be advancing! Remix is advancing to the round of 10! Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
Remix!
Heck of a race! Remix gets it done!
my
Texas Tech knocked out!
Remix won.
Oh my God! We gotta get Remix in here, folks. Your race winner! That was the best race ever, folks. Let's see what the spotters are saying. That was some race there. Remix Bofa advancing, knocks Texas Tech out. I thought they were.
champ would get to defend his title.
I thought they were closing in. Remix, it was gonna be a battle coming to the line there. Remix,
What a race, Remix.
you are heading to the round of the 10, buddy. How do you feel? I kept an eye on you the whole race. You were dominating it. You were there. I was saying the 88's coming. I thought he was going to close in. Yeah. Oh. So what was this? Beef going around, folks.
While you were in the leading those final restarts, Remix, what were you thinking?
We heard some stuff going on in the chat that Texas Tech was saying people weren't driving clean. Any words from that?
Well, now that you're in the chase, since we're heading to Vegas, what are your plans for that race?
Well, that's awesome. Right. You are heading to the round of 10, Remix. Thank you for being here up in the booth. It's been a blast watching you all this night. See ya. Let's get Texas Tech in here. Let's get the opposite person in here. He got the worst half of that. You know he knows we want him to join this.
Yeah, he even messaged me. Oh, yep, he's
Texas, you're out of the playoffs. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, my team has made it pretty hard for me to win all year because I'm, you know, not really the best on my team. But, you know, you have people out there like the 43 that block all day and then want to say they're not helping people win. So, I mean, it is what it is. My thoughts are, Remix drove a hell of a race. He was pretty fast today. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, I have a guy up there that's running third that's not even running for points on my team, and he doesn't even want to help me. So, you know, he's got his own organization and others helping him win, letting him win and stuff, and I'm having to battle guys that don't even race for points. So. It's going to be really hard for the 43 and the 17 to get around me in the playoffs, so that's all I have to say, really.
Remix was saying he didn't like the way you were driving his guys. Any comment?
Yeah, you know, his guys want to brake check me in the corners. They want to give me no room. I'm going to fucking wreck them. Flat out, I don't care. They've raced me dirty all year long. They've given me no room all year long. You know, the 41's on a controller instead of a wheel. He didn't practice enough, so when he would mess up, he would come back up the track. That's not my problem. You know, they want to block me, I'm going to give them the bumper. They want to give me no room, I'm going to give them no room, and that's just really how it is. So, you know, I don't have a problem with the way Remix raced, but, I mean, his organization drove the worst out of everybody today, and it's absolutely bullshit. So, like I said in the pre-race, I'm going to drive people like they race me, and I still get the short end of the stick of it. So.
Well, it was fun up here in the booth tonight. I know it's tough for you not making the playoffs, but thank you for coming up here for post-race.
Yep.
Let's get JC.
Second place.
Folks, what do you all think about the beef in the chat going around?
Let's try to get Slade because he got second.
Oh, Lord. Let's give... You can suggest him. The spotter of the 95. Who is the spotter of the 95?
JC said, "Give me 5 minutes for the interview."
We'll try getting someone else in here.
All SHR is in the playoffs with Remix winning.
I wish we knew who the spotter of the 95 was.
About. I just sent him one. Just send him one. Slade wants an interview.
Corn on the cob. What is his name? Oh, Slade. Get Slade in here. Oh, C. Norfie is the spotter. Okay. Well, Slade. This is Slade.
Kind of good one.
So, folks, hang around here. We got more and more interviews coming around for post race.
Slade is in here.
Slade, you got a second place. How are you liking it?
Honestly, man, I feel pretty good. Indy, like the big 2.5 mile tracks like Michigan, Pocono, Indianapolis are my favorite group of tracks, of course. As Pocono, always my favorite. But honestly, man, I feel like I could have won that. I was trying to work on the 88 last lap. I don't know if y'all saw. I was trying to work on the 88 at 10, got a little bit away. Trying to get near him, and I just going to 3. Y'all saw. I made pass, got second. Maybe I can get some extra playoff points, but I think I'll be second for the going in. I feel pretty confident.
Well, Texas Tech was saying he didn't like the way you were driving him. Any comments?
I don't know, man. You could obviously tell that I was driving not how I would usually drive. I drove today.
Yes.
Maybe I was a little more aggressive, a little conservative in some points. Honestly, man, the moment with the 95, I thought that I was, 2 tires in the white line. I bumped him in the left rear quarter panel, put him in the second lane, try to get me a spot, position to win the race. There's 3 to go there, trying to win the race. But and then I guess when I got his bumper, the new physics, you hit somebody, it kind of gets me a little loose, and he came back and got me. But that's trying to move some spots and advance farther into the playoff battle for the regular season.
Well, we're calling you.
Oh, you do have the most points heading into the playoffs. So, are you gonna approach the playoffs different or the same that you've been hoping you would?
In my other league, compared to my other league and this league, I'm definitely approaching it a lot different because in my other league I was neck and neck with someone with playoff points, so it wasn't exactly. It was pretty much I was kind of tense every week. In this week I got a 30-point battle, and for how consistent I've been running in the weeks I've been here, I feel like I don't want to brag, but I feel like I have it's not going to be easy, but I feel like I have a great shot of making it to the Final Four. If I don't even get a win, I can just race how I race, and it'll be great. It'll be just on the homestead, to be honest.
Yeah, you're definitely a part of the big 3, and hopefully we can maybe see you in the championship.
You're talking about the big 3. We're calling you all the big 3. You, Morris, and Smoke. You all have won 9 straight besides this race. You all have dominated it, and I got you 3 in the playoffs with JC.
Yeah, man. Me and Smoke and S'mores, we go back to Heat Evolution. We've known each other since, I forgot what that thing was, around June of 2017 is when we first met. And at the time, this what y'all don't realize, S'mores, his controller problem y'all saw today where he's not that good in restarts. It was 2 times worse than that. And me and Smoke were just talking and said, hey, you want to go try your sensitivity? And he went and tried it out. They went, what's the controller's fault? And then once he got a new controller, said it was better, and me and him and Smoke went kind of practicing. This one's got stability on, might I add. We were on stability on at this time, which is not a good route to go. But we all got better as a group, and then of course S'mores, he was racing Truck Series, Xfinity Series in this league, and he was talking about it. My league's ending, so I was like, hey, mind if I jump in this league? Seemed to enjoy it. Do pretty good. He said, sure. Just Smoke did try it out the same week I did, and we've hit it off ever since, dude. It's amazing how it's a friendship on a video game can go as far.
Well, Remix Bofa gets the 10th spot. You got anything to say about that?
Dude, I gotta congratulate him all the way. Texas can say what he wants about, I helped him, and there were some points. Completely honest, I let him in a little bit here and there, and pushed him because I knew I was locked in. I'm like, hey, this dude's trying to battle for it. He's in a position. Let me just help him here. Give him a couple extra points. He was in the league. He invited me. He said, hey, you want to drive the team? And I was told some not so good things about his team.
Yep.
About the drivers on his team. And so I was like, no, I'm just going to drive forward through soon. But I realized as the season has gone through that his team is actually decent. They're pretty good. They got a good leader there. He's trying his best to get that team in the playoffs, and it showed today. But they got a great team chemistry. Beige and Remix and Football, when he's there, they all work together really well. It's just, I think, I don't know how they're going to do in the playoffs. I could see probably their playoff points might hurt them. Their lack of playoff points compared to guys like me, like top 3 in JC, but I think they can do some work in the playoffs. I'm happy for them though. Also,
Well, we want to thank you for being here on the post-race show, and it's been fun having you up here in the booth, and good luck in the round of 10 at Las Vegas.
yeah, it's been fun having me. Thank you. I'll catch y'all.
You too. Yeah, JC. JC should be good. And the spotter of C. Norfie is also winning, and if we have time, we'll get him.
Alright, let's see if JC will get in here.
JC, your regular season points champion. Gets those 15 bonus playoff points.
Try to invite him.
I did already.
I guess we can try to get C. Norfrey in here. See if he'll get in here. Norfrey.
Well, if JC is not getting in here, we will get the spotter of Sports Kid, C. Norfie.
That was one heck of a race.
It was one heck of a race. He's ready, he said. We invited you, JC. Huh? Hello.
Oh, Norfrey.
JC, give us a second. Okay, Mike Man wants in as well. We'll get you in, Mike Man. We just have a bunch of people right now. So, spotter of the 95, what was your thoughts watching it from a different point of view?
Just give me a couple interviews.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the first week we're doing it.
Huh?
Yep.
Well, what do you got to say about Remix making it into the round of 10 on this win?
Well, since the driver you spotted for tonight is in the playoffs, how do you think he will do in the playoffs?
Well, we want to thank you
definitely
for
looks like one of the favorites.
Well, the spotter, the 95, here on the post race show. Thank you for being on here, and good luck for you spotting the 95 in the playoffs. Thank you. We'll see you. Thank you. We had some difficulties. See ya. Alright, JC, who has been waiting for a while, we will get him, and then we'll get Mike Man, and then we'll get Smoke. We gotta go one by one. JC, Mike Man, and then Smoke, and we'll call it. JC, winner of the regular season. How are you feeling right now? You get those 15 bonus playoff points.
Yep, been there since Daytona.
Do you have any thoughts on Texas not making the playoffs?
I mean, it kind of sucks seeing a teammate not making it, but I mean, all that hard racing we had tonight, it was nothing you could really complain about. I mean, definitely would have liked to see him in there, especially, you know, not having really a teammate other than, you know, our satellite teammate with Sports. We're the only two in there from Hendrick.
Well, you on the
How
track.
do you think your personal race went tonight?
If I could stay out of trouble a little more, it would have been alright.
So, there's some stuff saying that the 43 is a little aggressive tonight. Do you have any comments on that?
I didn't have any issue with the 4-3. I mean, I know we made contact right there towards the end. I mean, that was just hard racing. Both of us trying to battle for a top 5 spot at least. I mean, other than that, I didn't really see too much aggression.
We got to bring this up. What did you think of Remix making it to the playoffs on that win?
Like I said, I'd much rather see a teammate in there, but it is what it is. I am happy for Remix, don't get me wrong. He's been fighting for a win all season long, and he got it done when it mattered the most.
Well, we want to thank you for being on here for the post-race show. You are the regular season champion, getting those 15 bonus playoff points heading into Las Vegas. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
And then we will get Smoke.
Talk about Vegas for a little bit and then we can call it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mike.
I invited him. Mike, man.
Yeah, what's up?
How'd you feel about tonight?
I felt like I had a really solid car. I just didn't really
Mike.
get positioned where I wanted to be. I just got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time a lot of the times, and I don't really remember what happened, but I know I wrecked with 2 to go. I really couldn't.
Mike must
get-
be muted.
after
Mike, I
that,
think you have Roman muted.
Give me a good chance. No, I don't. Might be Nat type. 'Cause my Nat type's messing up right now.
He said it might be his net type.
I'll be right back.
Mike.
Leave and join.
He's gonna leave and join.
Alright. Can Roman hear me now?
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I can hear you.
But yeah, so, you know, I wrecked at a turn 3 and 4. Kind of felt like a ping pong ball getting bounced and forth tonight, but I really had no issue with it. I'm really happy for Remix. You know, we go way back in this league. He was my first team owner, so I always want to see a friend win, and I'm really happy he's in the playoffs. So yeah, he deserves it, and it sucks to see Texas out.
Well, as being one of the probably the most consistent driver in the field, how do you think your playoffs will go?
I'm just looking to finish top 5 every week because I know if I can finish top 5 every week that I can maybe make it to Homestead. This season I didn't get as many playoff points as I wanted. I only won 1 or 2 stages and I didn't get a race win. But so that gives me a lot of ground to make up, but I did get a good amount of playoff points for the regular season standings. I feel like that with now it being on NASCAR Heat 3, I think a lot of the drivers are going to be more level, and you saw a guy that hasn't won this year win when it mattered most, and that was one of the most clutch things, and that's why Remix is a past champion in our league, and I think I got a good chance. I think I can figure it out.
Well, we head to Vegas next week, and you had one of the best cars when we were there in the spring. How do you think that race will go?
I'm not sure yet. I've been running that track on custom setup a lot, so I kind of have a feel of that track when you can go at it at its fastest. So I'm gonna probably run on my regular setup for Vegas this week, and I led a lot of laps there in the spring, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna make a difference with it being on Heat 2, this being on Heat 3. The racing will be good though, with Vegas having 2 lines that work pretty well. The high line isn't as good as it used to be, so I'm gonna probably be around the low lane, but I think I can have a top 5 finish if everything goes well for me.
Before you go, any thoughts on Remix winning it?
So I just have to say this as just like a general statement. Remix did absolutely nothing wrong this week.
Yeah.
Some people might have said, "Oh, Remix had to wreck somebody to win, or his teammates were going to do something for him."
We have
the race,
had controversy.
People were trying to find ways to get Remix in trouble, but I thought Remix ran a perfect race tonight, and everything worked out for him, and he made the playoffs because of it. It's just one more guy to beat in the playoffs.
Well, we want to thank you for being up here in the booth. You do the Xfinity races, so we'll see you then. I'll be on the track then. Thank you for being here.
I might be. I don't know when I'm running. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Good job.
You too. And last but not last is Smoke. And then we'll just look forward to Vegas. Oh, he unfriended me, I guess.
I washed my boots,
There's Smoke. I thought you were going to have, because these awkward tracks, you're definitely one of the best at them. How do you think your race went?
It didn't go well. I had a lot of controversy with other drivers, and I could have drove a lot better, but it's how the cookie crumbles. I'll be at Vegas next week, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vegas, how do you think you'll do there?
I think I'll do pretty well. I'm really fast on custom setup and the champions thing. I got pretty good setup. I like the 1.5 miles, so I think I'll do well. But it just depends. So it depends if I get taken out or not.
Well, Texas, I think, was saying stuff, but
yeah, I watched.
Looking past that, you want to say anything to Remix making his way into the round of 10?
I'm happy for him. He drove a great race, and no one gave it to him. I think that's the most fair way that he could have done it. Just like what Mike said, another guy to beat in the playoffs. So.
Oh, the playoffs are definitely going to be pretty interesting this year, with everybody having an opportunity winning a championship. How do you think your championship ranks go?
Well, now I was pretty strong in Heat 2. Heat 3 hasn't gotten off to a good start, so it'll just be how the cookie crumbles. I'm normally pretty good at Homestead, but that's only if I make it there. There's a lot of other drivers in this league, and I have to get by them first.
Well, we had a few cautions then and there. Any thoughts on those?
Yeah, I was taken out by the same driver on a couple of those, but half of it wasn't his fault.
I thought some of them were pointless. Maybe if we had a little bit of better communication. I don't know if that was the cause of it or not, but we could have definitely done
Yeah,
better
you had
than
like
that.
10 in a row there in the final stage and stage 2. But that's racing, I guess, and looking forward to Vegas for you, and good luck there.
Yep. Good luck to you too.
So, looking forward to
That wraps up
Vegas.
the interviews. The playoffs start next week. That's going to be really interesting. Heading a mile and a half to start it off.
Yeah, we will see you all at Las Vegas Sunday. JC, you're defending winner there. Any thoughts on this, Roman?
Definitely going to be strong. Definitely had one of the strongest cars since he won. But like Smoke said, since it's on Heat 3, everybody, or Mike, I meant, has equal chance of winning, so be interesting.
Well, we'll be here next week again. Me and Roman will be in the booth once again. Thank you all for joining us for tonight's Big Machine Vodka 400 at Indianapolis, and this is all we got for the Monster Energy NASCAR League.